Hey, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How about cooking something up with me? Hey, hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could make us a brand new recipe? Hey, I didn't know you guys were in here. I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Follow me over here to my front porch here, and I'm going to introduce you to some friends and tell you a little bit about what's going on here. My name is Sallyrob, Robert Cyphers. Sallyrob is my nickname. If you'll go to sallyrob.com or Facebook /Sallyrob, you'll find out a little bit more of who Sallyrob is and the story about it. But I'm going to try to keep this video short, and I'm going to be singing a song here in a little bit. Kind of tell you a little bit more about what's going on here. But let me introduce you to some friends. I got Raymond the Deer. He's here visiting with us today. He's courtesy of the Brown sisters from Varnell, Georgia. Also got Wiley Coyote. Wiley, say hi to everybody. Wiley is my hero. Got a few other friends here. Got Ricky Raccoon. Here's Wiley again playing the guitar. And I got Bert and Ernie. Tony the Tiger's down here. And Mickey Mouse, and Jesus is in the display here. If you look around there, you might find him. And then also Boo and Bree are the family of four-legged children here. They'll be kind of coming in and out because that's what they normally do. I'm a singer-songwriter, humorist. I play a little folk bluegrass, Americana music mixed with a little bit of storytelling and some funny business in with it. Play at festivals, music venues, coffee shops, house concerts, businesses, front of businesses. And even on the street, anywhere they'll let me, do a little street performing or street busking. I enjoy doing music and stories that are reminiscent of the past, about the old home place, Grandma's house, the good old days. And we try to enjoy those moments of reminiscing and then also try to make them come alive and how they kind of fit in with our day of living today. Some of them are vintage, as I mentioned, music, and then some of it's some new stuff, some of the things that I've written. But the main goal is just to enjoy and to have fun in the music, storytelling events. I do some shows on my own, but also play with a group called Northwoods, and then there's some other musicians in the area that are very kind to let me sit in with them every now and then play. So you might see me in southeast Tennessee, North Georgia, northern Alabama, and then a little bit in North Carolina. And I know you're thinking, what in the beep is all this stuff he's got here? What does all this mean? Well, you know, nowadays, big music acts, they've got to have visual effects. They've got to have special effects. And like fireworks, huge video screens, dancers, and even Garth Brooks, when he would do some of his big shows, sometimes he'd rappel in on a big cable and a harness, you know, up to the front stage. And I tried that. I tried to rappel in here, and I kept hitting the ceiling fan, and it just wasn't working. And so I skipped that. And then my wife, Sue Ellen, she won't let me have fireworks in the house. So, you know, what are you going to do? So I looked around the house for my own visuals, come up with some stuff just around the house here. And I've got a few things here that's on loan to me too. This quilt over here, this comes from Christy Clark. I also know her as the quilt lady of Chattanooga. Nice quilt that she's offered for the visuals, for the presentation here. This little violin is our daughter Shauna. That's the first violin she started playing with when she was 6 years old. The cowboy boots you see right here, these are my son, Aaron. See the cowboy boots when he was little, he wore them every day. Every day. Got a telephone here, you know, telephone kind of the old past, the old rotary dial phones. Remember your old telephone number? I remember mine back then. And a few other displays. Got a gourd from my dad's garden. Washboard, my mother-in-law's. She used to use that to wash clothes with. And the wagon, I don't know if you can see the wagon there in the picture, but it's an old radio flyer wagon that came from my wife's family, many years old. And so we've got, that's my visual here. So that's the display that this or similar different items will be coming out with me to shows. And what it does, it depicts that I'm sitting on the front porch back here. When I get ready to play, I'll get back there. It's depicting like I'm sitting on the front porch and you're out there walking by on the sidewalk, and it looks like a little small town setting. And this old guy's sitting up on the front porch and playing his guitar, singing a little bit, and talking to everybody that walks by, and laughing and talking about the good old days. But the setting is not just for me. When I go out and do shows, I'm going to be doing some interviews. I'm going to be inviting people that are interested in it to come up and be interviewed there on the front porch and tell us a little bit about their past. So it's going to be not just me. Everybody's got a story to tell. They may have a quilt they want to bring. They may have a song they want to sing. So we're going to be doing a little bit of sharing. We'll be interviewing people and remembering special memories of times gone by and enjoying those things. So be watching on Facebook. I'll try to keep up the schedule on Facebook for Sallyrob, Sallyrob.com and Facebook/Sallyrob. And if you get a chance, see we're going to be somewhere, bring something of your past or a little bit of story or a song, and have the opportunity, then we'll share that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, no more talking. I've said enough here. Let's play a little song here that's kind of a little bit of Americana song. Travel down to western Kentucky where my parents were born. There's a backwards old town that's often remembered so many times now my memories are worn. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay. I'm sorry my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train done hauled it away. Sometimes we travel right down the Green River to the abandoned old prison down by Hadrian Hill, where the air smelled like snakes. We'd shoot with our pistols, but empty popping bottles was all that we'd kill. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay. I'm sorry my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train and hauled it away. Thanks for coming. Be watching the Facebook and Sallyrob.com. All right. See you in later.